Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Alabama's offense will get the first possession of the game. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and
he's off to the races. The 30. Inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
And he did get that extra point through with no problem, despite the snowy surface. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Oklahoma's offense will get the ball for the first time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offense's day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
the best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the offense. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well.
Snags it on the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Line getting set on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Rifles it down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He finds his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Got to be extra careful in cold weather like this. He'll signal for the fair catch and make it between the snowflakes. Here comes that Alabama offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Kept it on the ground on third down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Bueno. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here. Off he goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
You know, these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He rifles one deep down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Past the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking to scramble. And they will score. Touchdown Tide. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bueno. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays.
Nothing but green ahead. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Escapes the sack, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And they swarm him under.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deeper in our coverage, and we're making you throw the ball underneath or run the football. Nice job by the running back. Listen, he got good yards. He didn't get the first down, but now he's in a situation where 3rd down.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Splits the uprights. Good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and makes it. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly.
The expressway is wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll try the right side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
That's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Gets it out quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
This has simply been a special year for this guy. It's one he's going to look back on with so many fond memories. With that last completion, he has now surpassed 5,000 yards passing on the year.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Buying some time. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bama! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance like this.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Douglas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. Those hands can get a little frigid in weather like this. He'll make the fair catch signal and secure the catch. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Nebraska was able to come away with the win as they had so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. Initially, he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to escape and get it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on second down. He'll do it himself. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Then back in their own end, a third and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Sooners will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. With a question as to whether he can feel his fingers at this point, fair catch is wise in the middle of this snowy, cold weather. They'll start this drive with a pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Catch in stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Running behind that left side. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Here comes the offense on first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The play action fake. Escapes the sack. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Sooners are marching down the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Douglas. At the 40, there he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gonna run it. It's Booty. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. Looking for room at the 30. Afterburners coming. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Touchdown Tide! And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Alabama.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Fires left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And the quarterback is sacked There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The snap sets up to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Good, solid tackle.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the...
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
Lets it fly. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted.
Intercepted by Alabama. And they'll take over first and 10.
Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a...
Alabama.
Oh, and two, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Racing down the left side. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Alabama quickly back to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Bama! And the route is on. And that might be a dagger. They've pushed the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Bueno. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Unloads to the right. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Makes his connection. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
The Sooners are flying down the field. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. They're bringing heat. He'll throw it. He makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 80-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll fall for the fair catch here. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after. And he's got it inside the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Air Force was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Falcons performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program.
Right down the middle.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. They're working that left side.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He spins that thing down the middle. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.